occurred from the ground launch sequencer.
20.
Nozzle check of the SRBs. Firing chain is armed. Sound suppression water system armed. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis. A final visit to enhance the vision of Hubble into the deepest grandeur of our universe.
Bypass across the board, Scooter, no action.
Houston now controlling, Atlantis on its way. Atlantis on its way, all three engines now throttling down as the vehicle passes through the area of maximum dynamic pressure.
Atlantis, Houston, no action on the MPS H2 out P.
Houston, we copy, no action.
Atlantis, go at throttle up.
Houston, Atlantis copies, go at throttle up.
7 miles in altitude. Altitude 49,000 feet. Flight control team discussing the minor transients that we're seeing at liftoff. All three engines are in good shape. The vehicle is headed downrange. All three hydraulic systems in good shape, as are the fuel cells. Atlantis is 18 miles and altitude, downrange 23 miles. Already traveling 2,500 miles per hour, approaching staging, the burnout of the twin solid rocket boosters, which have been burning fuel at a rate of about 11,000 pounds per second. Solid rocket boosters have done their job. Atlantis is continuing in its due easterly course to catch up with the Hubble Space Telescope one last time. Altitude 35 miles, downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 51 miles, altitude 195,000 feet. Atlantis is traveling 3,300 miles per hour. Again, all three main engines are in good shape, as are the hydraulic systems, the auxiliary power units, and the fuel cells. No issues heading to orbit.
Atlantis, two-engine Maroon.
Houston, Atlantis copies, two-engine Maroon.
3 minutes into the flight, Atlantis.
H2 out P is a deucer only, and the ASA-1 is a power only.
Copy, ASA-1 power only, and the H2 is deucer.
Approaching 4 minutes into the flight. Altitude 310,000 feet, downrange from the Kennedy Space Center.
Houston, we copy, negative return.
And for Ray J, you can disregard MPS H2 out P on the left.
Copy, box, disregard MPS out P on the left.
That call.
Atlantis, press to ATO.
Houston, Atlantis copies, press to ATO.
Those calls indicate that Atlantis can reach orbit on 2 engines should one fail. Again, all 3 are in good shape. The calls that you're hearing are related to a bad transducer only. The systems are in good shape. Atlantis is 208 miles away from the Kennedy Space Center. The vehicle can no longer return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event that there is some systems problems. But again, all the systems are in good shape. Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Atlantis is 65 miles in altitude, traveling almost 6,500 miles per hour now, downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 246 miles. Again, all systems in good shape. The only issues were a bad transducer, so the crew is told to disregard that. They're getting cues from all of the other systems on board.
Houston, Atlantis, copy. Press to MECO.
5 minutes, 20 seconds into the flight, Atlantis can reach a safe orbit on 2 engines now, but again, all 3 are in good shape.
Atlantis, single engine, ops 3.
Houston, we copy. Single engine, ops 3.
Atlantis, single engine, Banjul 104.
Copy. Single engine, Banjul 104.
That call indicating that Atlantis could reach Banjul in the Gambia, although that is not a transoceanic abort landing site.
Atlantis, negative Marone, select Banjul.
Houston, we copy. Negative Marone, selecting Banjul.
Vehicle rolling to heads up now to get good communications through the tracking and data relay satellite system. 6 minutes, 25 seconds into the flight. Downrange from the launch site, 4,030 miles. Altitude, 353,000 feet, or about 67 miles.
Press 109.
Houston, we copy. Single engine, press 109.
Your shutdown plan is nominal. You are go for the plus X and go for the pitch.
Houston, we copy. Nominal shutdown. Go plus X. Go pitch.
That call indicates that Atlantis can reach orbit on 1 engine should 2 fail. Again, all 3 are in good shape. Approaching 7 minutes into the flight. The plus X is a maneuver that's conducted after the vehicle separates from the external fuel tank. These views from the camera on the feed line on the external fuel tank looking up at Atlantis. We'll lose that view here in about a minute or so.
Atlantis, the deucer's going to toggle, no action.
Again, referring to the faulty transducer, no action required by the crew. All systems in good shape. The 3 engines are now beginning to throttle back as it prepares to pass through 3 times gravity to maintain that on the structural vehicle. And Atlantis is just about to move out of range of the Merritt Island tracking station ground site. We expect to lose the view from the feed line camera as the vehicle approaches the point of main engine cutoff here in just a few seconds. Main engine cutoff has been confirmed. Atlantis now in orbit, beginning its chase to catch up with the Hubble Space Telescope.
Atlantis, Houston, nominal MECO, ohms 1 is not required.
Houston, we copy. Nominal MECO, ohms 1 not required.